Have you ever wondered what it's like being in the mind of an artificial intelligence model? What it's thinking if it's thinking? Now, this is a problem that exists in artificial intelligence research community, and it doesn't have a solution yet. It's something called a black box. Which what it means that is that we don't actually know what the AI is thinking if it's thinking. Now, Anthropic, the parent company of Claude, the AI chatbot, has put out a potentially interesting solution or interesting technique called cross-layer transcoding or transcoders. So to understand them, let's understand how we have so far figured out, to the extent that we know, what AI is thinking. The way the research community has approached it so far is that they have tried to focus in on specific regions of the neural networks to try to figure out what happens when you take out specific elements or specific neurons and figure out if that is making the changes. Now, what Anthropic is suggesting is that we actually focus on how certain groupings of words and sentences is causing activations in neurons. So instead of focusing on one portion or one layer of a neural network, we focus on all the regions that um, are getting activated. That's why it is cross-layer transcoding. We're expanding our focus from just one layer to multiple layers. Now, it's an interesting approach. I haven't read the full technical blog, rather less so a paper that they've put out. That's what I'll do tomorrow, and then I'll report back. But it's potentially interesting, but it also has some challenges. Is scaling it is a big challenge. How do you actually scale it? And then also within the new generative models, the big thing is attention, because that's how these generative models are able to offer good solutions to our problems, is by focusing on specific portions of the output that they're putting. But because we're focusing on expanded regions, we're crossing layers. How does that affect attention? Now, these are open questions that I'm sure will require further research. But this is an interesting thing that I learned today, which is that there is potentially progress being made on figuring out how AI thinks. And it's also promising because it might help us figure out some more insights into how humans think. Now, that's not a one-to-one parallel, but it's interesting nonetheless.